So basically, I just wanted to introduce myself to all of the present guests. My name is Joao. I'm the director of investment from Celtis. Celtis is a Portuguese venture capital management group. We've been working for the past 6 years. We're a young, energetic, dynamic team, and we're trying to help our clients make good investment decisions worldwide, and also helping them, just like Fabrice, curiously, we're trying to help them achieve a more carefree lifestyle and being able to travel within the Schengen area with the Portuguese residents through the investment that they can make in our investment fund, Insight, which is the product that I would like to tell you about today. All right, so first I would like to describe you a little bit why you should invest in Portugal. So there's 2 phases to this presentation: why I think it's a good investment to go to Portugal, and second, of course, why you should invest in the Insight Fund, which is a product that I'm bringing you today. Portugal is becoming quite the highlight lately in terms of the new digital nomads targets. So a lot of international talents, specifically in the startup business, are coming to Portugal to set up their own business or just to work remotely due to the quality of life you have in Portugal, the weather, the lifestyle, etc. And so we are attracting quite a lot of young, talented, international crowds to Portugal to make investments, to work with us. And many of them, yes, to benefit from the investment environment and the residential programs that we have in Portugal at the moment, which I will describe in a second. We recommend investing in Portugal at the moment because of the quality of the life. Like I said, the weather is very nice. Just last week, I had a Russian client here, and he was in his T-shirt with us during complete winter and making fun of my jacket. And we are welcoming very much all of the international investors and international businessmen here to make investments in our country. And we have a very, very high level of healthcare, which you may benefit from if you make an investment in our fund or in one of our products. And also, you can benefit from amazing tax breaks, which you can benefit if you invest in Portugal through the non-resident permit that is also can be done together with the Golden Visa program. Now, I'll go straight into the investment that we are promoting today, which is the Insight Fund. We are trying to achieve a lot of risk diversification in this project. So we are working a lot with real estate projects, more than 20 developments that we've been investing in and which we have a lot of experience doing. And it will be also extremely tax efficient for any investor that invests in our fund, because in Portugal at the moment, venture capital funds benefit from 100% tax exempt. So you pay no tax whatsoever when your return comes to you or when your main investment principal comes back to you. This being said, we also have a preferential return to investors of 3% on the investments we do, and the clients they have a preferential in terms of receiving their capital before all of us. So the LPs receive the capital before the GP do, which gives a lot of extra confidence and security for anyone who makes the investment with us. And of course, this being an investment fund, it is completely regulated by the regulator here in Portugal, which is CMVM. These are just some of the projects that we have been developing in Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, and the sizes that we've been achieving in terms of the investments of our projects. At the moment, the project, our fund, has a total of 100 million maximum investment, and we have already ourselves, the GPs, invested 6 million, and we have already also been promised more than 100 million from investors around the world with all the different nationalities, many of them being actually Russian. We try to do, like I explained, industry diversification. So we are trying now to invest also in the hotel hospitality business to try to achieve a lower risk for the whole portfolio. We do not work with debt, so we don't take loans in our investments to make the risk even lower. And we're trying to achieve project diversification. So what we try to do is, before we were just doing investments in Lisbon, and now we're trying to do different cities, the islands, Madeira, Algarve, a lot of Russians go to Algarve to travel, Porto, etc., etc. So try to diversify as much as possible to reduce the risks and achieve a good ratio risk return. Like I mentioned, we have already achieved 6 million of our own investments, plus 11 million of the clients around the world. We don't use debt, which reduces the risk greatly, and we do conservative investments. So we only invest in property in which we are very confident can achieve good returns. With the COVID pandemic, there's been a lot of really good investments in the market. Prices can be slashed in some situations, and the returns can be boomed. Like I mentioned before, we don't charge anything extra, so we don't charge management fee. We don't charge any corporate tax. The Portuguese government doesn't charge any corporate tax, and we don't have any maintenance for the fund. We will share with the investors twice a year, every 6 months, a report on how the project is going, how the investments are going. And the investors, if you prefer, you can also invest in the real estate, which also grants you a possibility to get the golden visa with all the added benefits of this visa. 3% net, so no tax on the 3% preferential return. And the LP capital, the investor's capital, is defined as priority, meaning that the investor takes this money out of the fund before any of the GPs, including myself, can do that. We are obviously Insight is managed by Celtis Venture Capital Partners. I am the director of investment, and we are also using KPMG as our auditor for the fund, and we are using Bison Bank as our bank, and we are, like I said, supervised by CMVM, the regulating body, the equivalent of the SEC in America. We have done a lot of business before, both in real estate and other areas, with very, very high growth potential and very, very stable returns and growing returns since the beginning of our project 6 years ago. So we have a strong commitment to our partners and to our investors, and we welcome you to know more about the project through the messages or through different questions, or getting in touch with us if that is necessary for you or clients or people you represent, or even for partnerships. Thank you very much for the time spent with me.
Thank you so much, Joao. The question is the next. If you're working with Portugal, is it possible now to open the bank account in banks in Portugal on non-resident company? For example, if it's the United Kingdom company goes to Portugal bank.
Yes, you can. So you need to bring the company basically documentation with you. You go to a normal commercial bank and you can open an account belonging to a foreign company. No problem whatsoever.
And do you need substance?
What do you mean substance?
I mean the real office, I mean the activity on the
No. If you want to just open a bank account, you can come with the information about your company. You come and you open a bank account here in Portugal, representing your company wherever in the world you are.
Great. And do you assist in this?
We assist with all of the procedures. So we have lawyers, we have accountants, we have a team of 50 people that assist international investors, including Russian speakers in our team that can help through the whole process. I unfortunately don't speak Russian, but I will try to help in the best way I can to make the best decisions for our clients and for our investors worldwide, and hopefully from Russia.
Yeah, hopefully. And your main office is in Lisbon, right? I see this is in presentation.
Yes. Our main office is in Lisbon. We are. Thank you. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there 2 times.
You've been?
Nice. I love so much.
Yes, I really like Ukraine as well. I've been quite a few times, but I have never been to Russia, so that's still on my list. I have to go one day.
Okay. Thank you so much for your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia.